One of the biggest mistakes I see people making with their email marketing is putting a sign up form on their website, having new subscribers sign up to it, and then just leaving them hanging. Maybe you send out a monthly newsletter or maybe even a weekly newsletter, but what happens if someone signs up to your list on Sunday evening and you send out your email newsletter on Saturday? They're not going to hear from you for a whole week after they've signed up to your list, and they might forget about you within that time. What you really want to be doing is setting up what's called a welcome sequence in your email marketing software. It's an automatic set of emails or just one email that gets sent out to people as a welcome once they sign up to your list. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my tips for creating a welcome sequence and what should actually be in it. So hi, if you're new here, my name is Anna. I am a designer and online educator at byrosanna.co.uk, and I share weekly videos here on YouTube about business, productivity, marketing, and all that good stuff. So if you like content like that and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up while you're there. So as I say, a welcome sequence is basically an automated set of emails or just one email that gets sent out to people once they sign up to your list as a way of welcoming them onto your subscriber list. And there's going to be a few different tips in this video for setting yours up, but stick around till the end because the last tip is a really good time saver. So in most email marketing software, you should be able to easily create automated sequences. In Flowdesk, which is my preferred email marketing software that I recommend to everyone, it's amazing. Go and check out this video if you want to find out why I use it instead of MailChimp. But in Flowdesk, the area where you set up your automated sequences and automated emails is called the workflows area. You can see I've got quite a few here and you can organize these into folders as well. So sequences could be a welcome sequence, it could be a nurture sequence, it could be an email course or some kind of automated onboarding sequence. You can do loads of different things with workflows or whatever they call it in your email marketing software. And Flowdesk do make it particularly easy to set these up. But for a welcome sequence, you really first of all want to decide how many emails you're going to include within that sequence. You could have just one, or you could have 2 or 3 or as many as you like. I have heard of people making welcome sequences that are months long in terms of content, so it's totally up to you, but definitely just 1 or 2 to begin with should be enough. This is different from a nurture sequence, which is a series of emails that you send in order to achieve a specific goal of nurturing your new subscribers towards buying something or contacting you or doing a specific action. In a welcome sequence, we really just want to give people a feel for who we are and what they can expect from being on our list. So how many emails is totally up to you. In terms of how long to leave it between each one, and again, you can set this up in your email marketing software really easily. It's called having a time delay in Flowdesk's workflows. But I definitely suggest having that first welcome email go out within a couple of days of people signing up, if not immediately after they sign up, depending on what kind of system you've got set up. For example, if you are already offering an opt-in freebie or an opt-in incentive, whatever you want to call it, some kind of free download in exchange for people signing up to your list, then that email will probably come immediately after they sign up. And so they probably don't need a welcome email straight away, but you could send it straight away if you want to. I would probably suggest waiting a day and then sending that first email to them from the welcome sequence so that they've had a little bit of time to get used to you, but not enough time to forget, and this will give them a nice quick reminder about who you are and why they've joined your list. Then after that first email in the welcome sequence, you could do it every 2 days, 3 days, every week from then, whatever feels right for you and whatever feels like not too much that you're going to annoy people in their inboxes. So if you've got a long welcome sequence that maybe has 7 to 10 emails in it or even more, I wouldn't send out an email every single day or leaving a time delay of a day between each one, because that's just going to fill up people's inboxes and not give them enough time to process what you've already sent them. So definitely recommend, if you've got a longer sequence, leaving a longer time gap between each email. But if you've got maybe a sequence of 2 or 3 3 emails, you could probably get away with 2 or 3 days in between each email. Now, the first email is the most important email. You are giving people a reminder of why they signed up to you in the first place, and you really want to deliver something high value in this email so that they go, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to stay on this list. I'm not just going to be someone who signs up for a freebie and then unsubscribes immediately, because I can see this person is going to consistently deliver me value from staying on their list. So if it works for your brand, offering some kind of a high value educational tip or resource in that first email is going to be really, really good, because that's going to keep people wanting to find out what else you can give them later down the line. You basically just want to show people why it's going to be amazing to be on your list and stay on it. I think a lot of people make the mistake of, in that very first welcome email, just writing a long bio about who they are and the history of their company, everything like that. That doesn't really pique people's interests. They want to know what's in it for them. What's in it for them if they keep staying on your list? Okay, you're delivering me this great value, this great resource, and so that's something in it for them. You also want to tell them within that first or second email what they can expect from you from staying on your list longer. Give them a few examples of the type of content you create or any emails that you might have done in the past. You could always link to them. But again, keep in mind what they are going to be getting out of it, rather than just writing a bio or writing a long list about why your email list is great. Keep them in mind and what's in it for them. It's also a really good idea to make your first couple of emails or your first email interactive and actually ask those new subscribers about themselves. You could ask them to reply to your email. You could have a button in your email saying reply to me. You could ask them what topics they're interested in and get them to click a button depending on which one. Your email marketing software should give you the ability to track on what links or buttons have been clicked in your workflow emails, and this should enable you to be able to tag or segment those subscribers based on the interest that they've chosen as well, which can be really useful for then tailoring your emails to specific segments and tags later down the line. But again, you're focusing on them, making it about them, asking them about themselves as well. In one of these emails, you probably want to give them a way of connecting with you outside of your email newsletter as well, just in case the way that they got there was literally by just landing on your website and signing up to your email list. They might not know that you're also on Instagram available to chat, or that you're also on Pinterest or Facebook, or you've got a Facebook group, for example. If you've got anything like that or another way for people to connect with you, then let them know that, because one email a week might not be enough for them. They might want to consume more of your content. So let them know where they can do that. It's also so important that you start off by showing people what you actually do and what you offer. Again, someone might have just landed onto one of your landing pages on your website, not looked around the rest of your website to see what you actually do and offer, and just signed up to your email list there and then without looking around. And so they might not actually know what it is you have to sell. So let them know. You could be providing a solution that they've been looking for, and so you're actually helping them out by making sure they're aware of what you do. Now, I'm not saying that you should make these first few emails salesy or promotional, but definitely mention what it is that you do and always deliver value first. But from my experience, it is really important to have a space on your email, or at least mention some kind of thing that you might be promoting early on. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a list of people who are in it for the free content but have no idea really what you do, and then when you do come to promote to them, they're not going to be interested. So it's really important that you do that from the get-go. Now, this is my last and best tip. If you want an easy way to create a really powerful welcome sequence, what I would suggest you do is go back through some of your old campaigns and look at which ones performed best in terms of their open rate or their click-through rate, look at their subject lines, look at the content in them, and rework them to put into your welcome sequence. So you're finding your best content and putting them into your welcome sequence so that anyone who signs up to your list at any point will be able to see that content. It's not just lost in the past to whoever was on your list at that time. You can recycle it and use it for all your new subscribers as well. So what I would recommend you do is set up that first welcome email with some information, asking them about them, a really valuable tip, and then any welcome sequence emails that you do from then after. If you want to bulk it out, you could just use your top performing emails that you've previously sent out to other people as well, because you know they work well, you know they go down well, and it's just a really good way of recycling and repurposing content that will save you some time in the long run. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought of this video, and I will be back again next week with another one for you.